Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Locking Down the Ladder. As always, it's LegnaK. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. Today we're going to be trying out a brand new team which actually features around CLAYDOL and Cursula. Not normally in tandem with each other, but it's two separate, Pokemon that are not used very often. CLAYDOL is one of those Pokemon I've been wanting to use for quite some time. CLAYDOL is one of my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon because I think it just looks really awesome. And in Tailwind, it actually outspeeds LegnaK, which makes it a very dangerous Pokemon, given that it also has access to Ice Beam, Dazzling Gleam, so it's great for anti-Dark, anti-Ghost, anti-Dragon, not Ghost, you get what I'm saying. I was thinking Dragapult, that was the exact words I was trying to get out of my mouth, but it did not want to work with me. And this one is actually Timid, 252 with a Life Orb, 252 being Special Attack and Speed, with Earth Power, Ice Beam, Dazzling Gleam, Protect, so it's kind of one of those Pokemon that is just there for hyper offense, doing as much as it can, as fast as it can. Next up we have Kartana. It's going to be the same Kartana that we had beforehand, except we're going for the Focus Sash instead of the White Herb, given that we don't have the Focus Sash use on any other Pokemon in this lineup, so we might as well give him a little bit extra resilience. Next up is Cursula. We actually caught this little guy, not caught, but hatched this little guy about a week or two ago on stream. Little Sushi, he's a little friend. This is actually a weakness policy weak armor set that normally is paired with Sneasel, beating up, get it as fast as possible, like Ravel Speed, such as Colossal and stuff when it's done. Trying to think of some other things. It does have access to, or I'm trying to remember its actual move set. It is Scald, Ice. I think it's Scald, Ice Beam, and Shadow Ball, Protect. It's been a little bit since I actually looked at it, because I bred the team, let it sit for a couple days, and I was like, yeah, I guess I got to do this. So this episode is coming up a little bit late, and I do apologize that we have been pretty inconsistent with our uploads. It's been a lot of stress on me lately, and I'm trying to make sure that it's trying to be, stable. Next up is our standard Whimsicott that we've pretty much been using since the beginning of the series, in the Series 9, I should say. Then we have the Assault Vest Celesteela, which we've shown, I think, in our Sandaconda team. Definitely was a Sandaconda team. It's our Assault Vest with Giga Drain, Air Slash, Flash Cannon, Flamethrower. She's incredibly bulky, incredibly resilient, and quite frankly, possibly going to be forever one of my signature Pokemon when I use Celesteela. And last but not least, we have Weavile, which, if I recall correctly, memory serves. Weavile, I'm actually going to pull up right now. Weavile is not Weavile, it's Sneasel. Not very smart. It's got Beat Up, Icicle Crash, Low Kick, and Triple Axle. Or is it? It may not be Icicle Crash, because I wasn't going to about to rebreed it or something like that. It doesn't matter. Triple Axle's, just there for anti-Landorus, all that jazz, but oh well. So it is Scarf, so it just outspeeds Dragapult and stuff. That way we can get the beat up going off faster and everything. I'm sorry that I'm all over the place today. I'm still waking up. I'm not feeling the greatest. I haven't been feeling the greatest for the past few days, and I'm actually getting really worried that it might be like a full-blown sickness. So without further ado, let's just jump into this. I'm excited. So while we're waiting, we might as well just get the question of the day out of the way. What is your favorite Ghost-type Pokemon? Mine will probably forever still be Haunter. Haunter is right up there as my favorite one. I can't really think of anything else that's really going to outpace it. But we're already into this match. So we got Blastoise, Thundurus, Rillaboom, Entei, Urshifu, and Garchomp. Alright, so this is a very powerful team, very interesting team. I don't know how we're going to go about this, because part of me does want to go Cursula. I really do want to go Cursula. I think Cursula would be really great here, but at the same time, Urshifu really does put a big problem in this. It has now become very painfully apparent that we have a massive fire weakness, and I think he might try and utilize it against us with that, given that he does have Entei. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to stick to it. We're going to go Whimsicott CLAYDOL. Kartana in the back, because Kartana does do a massive number to a lot of these Pokemon. And probably, I think we're going to have to go Celesteela. I don't know why I thought anything else. But let's just get right into this. definitely feel CLAYDOL is going to be the like great idea here. Sorry, I'm trying to think, see if it's trying to make sure I don't regret this, because this may be a team that I very well may regret. But as you know, it is getting to the end of Series 9. We're definitely not going to be making it to top 10, or not even number 1. So I'm not going to worry about it too entirely much. Alright, so we're actually going to Tailwind here. And we're going to Dazzling Gleam. So the reason we're going to Dazzling Gleam is we may lose Celesteela. I mean, we may lose CLAYDOL here, not Celesteela. We may lose CLAYDOL here, but I don't want to, like, blow the Dynamax immediately. And a Dazzling Gleam is going to do a significant amount of damage, if not wipe it off the face of the planet. If it's not Sash, of course. Chances are that is going to be Sash, as seems to be like your most common one. So he's actually going to go for the Detect instead, which is absolutely fine with me. That's absolutely 100% fine with me. So we're going to get a little bit of chip damage off on this Entei. We're not going to be able to tell if it's a Soul Vest or not, because I'm not very well calced on that. I actually have no idea what that's supposed to be. So here comes the Sacred Fire into Whimsicott. Whimsicott's going to go down here. That's kind of an obvious play. So unfortunately, Whimsy goes down. We love our little Whimsicott, but can't quite muster that strength. Alright, CLAYDOL. We're going to see how well this goes. At this point, we're just going to Spitball because we are at -1. We are down a Pokemon. Let's just go ahead and Air Slash. I'm really confident of having CLAYDOL. I think CLAYDOL is going to be our friend here. And if we can get a Air Slash like flinch, that would be really great. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that because, well, I'm making a huge gamble here. This is an absolutely massive gamble that we're playing here, folks. And if it pays off well. You know what they say, fortune favors the bold. He's actually going to just hard switch Urshifu, which is awesome. That's actually really awesome. I'm really happy to see that. So we do get our Dynamax going here. That actually makes me really, really, really happy here. Because Blastoise is actually going to take a fair amount of damage from that Air Slash if it does connect. Alright, CLAYDOL, you got this, buddy. Look at that thing. I love this Pokemon. He's actually going to also Dynamax the Entei, which is really, really cool. That's actually really, really good for us because now we know that the Blastoise isn't going to be Dynamaxed. It's going to take a huge chunk. It might wipe out our Celesteela, which is really unfortunate. But I think CLAYDOL is going to do a number here. I'm not really worried. All right, so it's Shuckaberry, which is a little less idea, but let's go for it anyways. Let's see what we got here. That's still a good number of damage. That's still a really good number of damage. It's not exactly what we were wanting, but you know what? It's here. We're here. Alright. So that's going to do probably about 30% damage. Oh, that did a little bit more. You know what? I'll always take that. We are going to lose Celesteela here, which is always unfortunate. I love Celesteela, but she couldn't quite muster that much damage going at her. That's fine. She did her best. She did her absolute best. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring in Kartana here. And we can risk a fake out. Like, I'm 100% willing to risk a fake out here as long as we just go for a Leaf Blade onto the Blastoise. Because I know for a fact that our next Earth Power is going to 100% annihilate this Entei. I am absolutely not worried about this at all. I probably should, but it's a learning experience, and if we lose, it's fine. Like, that's how this goes. You know, we're playing a team with a lot of risk, a lot of high risk. So let's just have some fun. Alright, so he's just going to go for the Max Guard, which is really, really good. I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely 100% fine with that because the Leaf Blade's going to go right into the Blastoise, wipe out the Blastoise. Kartana gets an attack boost, which makes him even more deadlier. Alright. This Entei is actually still problematic, but I'm much less worried about said Entei now That's annoying. Alright, let's go for an aerial ace onto this guy. And let's just go for another... Let's go for another Max Quake. I don't think... I really don't think a Grassy Glide is going to wipe out CLAYDOL. It very well may, but CLAYDOL does have a lot of residual bulk. Yeah, look at that. That's fine. That's A-okay. Alright, not quite enough to KO, which is alright. That's fine. But that is going to wipe out that Entei, which is something that we desperately needed. Alright, now that the Entei's gone, I'm not going to sit there and say that, you know, we are in the 100% clear. I'm not going to say we're 100% clear in this situation, but we're a little more confident. We're a little more comfortable. Our Tailwind is out, which means CLAYDOL is no longer the fastest thing on the field, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's just go ahead and okay, we're going to do it this way, actually. So, I'm going to Aerial Ace the Rillaboom, and I'm actually going to protect CLAYDOL. And the reason we're going to do that is because, worst comes to worst, he either takes out our CLAYDOL with a Wicked Blow. That's actually really good for us because instead of doubling in, that gives us an option. That actually gave us a really good option here. So there goes a Wicked Blow, which is going to do a lot of damage, but it's not going to quite KO Kartana. Yeah, the crit does not matter because it's always going to be a crit. Yeah, I'm pretty confident with this one now. I'm very confident with this one now because CLAYDOL and Kartana should be able to take this guy out. We're just going to go for a Dazzling Gleam now. Does this work, though? So there's a Sucker Punch. CLAYDOL's going to go down. That's fine. Bringing him down to a Sash. It is absolutely 100% fine. It is absolutely 100% fine. I'm pretty confident with this as Sucker Punch will not wipe out Kartana from this rate. If not, I mean, if that is the case, I'm going to be pretty sad, but it's a learning experience. This is a very high gamble team. Let's see how well this goes. Fingers crossed that Horigami can finish this guy off. I'm not going to try and risk anything. Yep, that's fine. We do have him on the ropes with this, which makes me very happy. Because now we're over half health. Yeah, we're confident because Horigami does outspeed Urshifu, and a Sucker Punch should not wipe us out. And that's a win. That is a win. That is a good, confident win right there. I had a little bit of uncertainty with this. Team, but so far so good. I mean, it's seriously only the first match. You know, we're just barely getting into this, so I'm pretty confident with that. Congratulations on winning in the highest rank. To commemorate your victory. Oh, okay, so I guess it's because it's a whole new team, so. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we've won a little bit. I was about to be very confused. But we do get a chance to check out their team, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and check out this team. We don't see that nearly as much anymore. So here is their Blastoise, which was obviously very capable of being Gigantamax. Life Orb, you know, Modest Nature, which is really good. But Torrent is actually, like, I like Torrent. Torrent's probably one of the best ones for Blastoise. Unless you're going for a hard rain team, Rain Dish. I really think this Pokemon really should have gotten like Sturdy, Shell Armor, or something better than Rain Dish. I feel like Rain Dish was a wasted hidden ability, personally. But Water Spout, Blizzard, Scald, Yawn, that's your pretty standard set, even though a lot of people do opt to either drop Scald or Water Spout for Shell Smash, which makes this Pokemon very dangerous. You know, Yawn is your standard one. Like, Yawn is probably the best move that you can put onto a Blastoise because Yawn is incredibly obnoxious to get around unless you have Electric Terrain or Misty Terrain or Uproar. But nobody runs Uproar, let's be honest. Let's go ahead and see next. We had a Prankster Thundurus. We don't even need to look at, you know, its ability to know it's a Prankster. With Thunderbolt, Eerie Impulse, Scary Face Substitute, which is a really good set right there. You know, it's a bold nature, so it's going to be as bulky as possible. With a Citrus Berry, which is, you know, again, standard. Next up is Rillaboom with a Miracle Seed, Adamant Nature, so it was Grassy Glide, Knockoff, Protect, and Woodhammer. No Fake Out. I was actually really expecting Fake Out and was confused why he didn't Fake Out. But that answers our question now. And that explains why it did so much damage to our Claydol. I'm really surprised it didn't actually kill the Claydol, though, because, you know, Claydol might be a little bit bulky, but that is a Grassy Glide, Grassy Terrain, Miracle Seed boosted Grassy Glide. That's a very tough, that's a very tough item right there. Alright, so moving on, we have the Entei, which we did see, which was a Shucca Berry, Adamant Nature, which is really good, Inner Focus, Sacred Fire, Extreme Seed, Stomp, Attachment, and Protect. Very solid Pokemon right there. Do appreciate seeing that. And I was really worried about this Pokemon, all things considered. I was really worried about it. He did wipe out both Steel, and Whimsicott, which was really unfortunate. Even though we did pull off the win, it was still putting us into the point of I was very uncomfortable with our position. So Entei's actually a really good Pokemon. This is a Pokemon I greatly appreciate and respect. Alright, so now we have the Urshifu Dynamax capable, or Gigantamax capable, my apologies, with Focus Sash, Jolly Nature, which is pretty much your standard set, Wicked Blow, Sucker Punch, Close Combat Detect, yep, that's your standardized set for Urshifu, really good set. Urshifu is definitely going to probably, from here on out, be one of the most, like, crucial Pokemon in any team building sets, whenever it's going to be allowed. I could see, you know, Gen 9, if it's allowed, you know, it's going to be around. Like, Urshifu is definitely going to be a staple mon from here on out. Alright, so now is Garchomp with Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Rock Tomb, Stomping Tantrum, a Rough Skin, Adamant Nature, and Assault Vest. I kind of figured it was going to be Assault Vest because I saw no support moves, no Sword Stance, no Protect, or anything. Garchomp is a terrifying Pokemon. I've been seeing a lot of Bright Powder Sandveil sets, which is very destructive, very scary and everything. But that was their team. That was really good. That was a really solid team. I liked it. It was scary. It was a very scary team. But let's just go ahead and climb up this ladder a little bit more. We got some goodies. And let's see how well CLAYDOL takes us for the remainder of this series. It's actually probably not going to be for the remainder of the series, but it's getting close to it. I think like the next team's only going to have like 3 before the end of the series type deal. But let's go ahead. Alright, so Whimsicott, Venusaur, Blastoise, Porygon 2, Tapu Koko, and Urshifu. Urshifu, as I said, absolute staple Pokemon. Like, we're always, forever and always going to see Urshifu. It is a great Pokemon, absolutely terrifying. Again, I don't really feel comfortable with bringing Cursula here because Urshifu just absolutely wallops. Like, Urshifu absolutely wallops Cursula, which is really unfortunate because it's definitely a Pokemon I really want to try, and I just do not have the option to try it because Urshifu is such a prevalent mon. Again, it goes to show, like, you know, it is one of those things, is like, it doesn't always happen in Showdown, but when it's on cartridge, everybody's got an Urshifu because it's a very good Pokemon. Alright, so I think I'm really going to lead the Whimsicott Claydol like we did last time. Celesteela, obviously, and Kartana, too, because I think that's probably going to be our best strategy. Claydol does outspeed and wipe out Whimsicott in Tailwind. Tapu Koko can't really touch it. Blastoise is going to be the only problem, but, you know, we got Celesteela and Kartana in the back. Venusaur really just doesn't really like Claydol. You know, we could just sit there and we can, you know, hit it with an Ice Beam or Max Hailstorm. Urshifu does go down if we play our cards right to Whimsicott, Kartana, or Celesteela, so I'm not too worried about the Urshifu in this aspect. It's just one of those Pokemon that I cannot bring Cursula to, and I would really like to show Cursula off in this, you know, team, you know, before the team goes. So we may not be able to show it today, but we're at least getting to show you guys Claydol, which makes me really happy. Alright, so there's Whimsicott and Urshifu. That's okay. It's a little bit worrisome, but it's okay. Alright, so I'm not going to Dynamax Claydol. We're not going to Dynamax because I do not feel comfortable. But we are going to Tailwind. Or actually, no. We're going to Taunt. Hopefully we win the Speed Tie Taunt. And if we do that, that's going to be fantastic. If not, oh well. Oh, we actually lose the Speed Tie Taunt. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's fine, though. That's fine. We are going to 100% lose Claydol here, though. That's fine. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. It's fine. You know, as I said, that was a risk that we were willing to take here. That's exactly why I did not Dynamax, because it was going to be one of those. Oh, no, we want to bring Celesteela here. We definitely want to bring Celesteela here because a double into it will kill Kartana. Celesteela, she's at least bulky enough to be able to handle a good bunch of the brute force. So now the question is who is carrying what? I think I'm going to double into the Urshifu because Urshifu is by far a more, like, intimidating variant of Pokemon. Whimsicott's just going to sit here. He's probably going to, like, Tailwind. You make sure he's got the speed advantage. Yeah, I'm not worried about this guy. I'm not worried about this guy whatsoever. I'm talking about the Whimsicott, not the trainer. Like, we're not in a good position in any way, shape, or form. So I am actually feeling really uncomfortable. You know, given that we're already -1, it is a shame that we lost, you know, Claydol, which could have been a very vital Pokemon. So he's actually going to switcheroo here. Oh, God. No. 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 That's not fun. That's not funny. Well, the good news is, folks, the good news is Celesteela handles that pretty well. You know, and the good news is he's completely unable to Tailwind. He's completely unable to do all that stuff because now he's just locked into whatever physical or like whatever attacking moves this Whimsicott has. So it's a little unfortunate that we did lose. It's a little unfortunate that we did lose that there. But it's okay. It is 100% okay. We got this. Let's go ahead and Aerial Ace because he's 100% going to be like switching out the Whimsicott here. Either that, he's going to like Moonblast, Acid Gleam, and Sucker Punch. But either way, I'm pretty confident in this situation here. Pretty confident. Now that you stole my Assault Vest, tisk tisk, son, tisk tisk. Trying to use that tactic against me, I don't think you realize. I don't think you realize how well versed I am with that tactic. I should have saw it coming, but you can never tell with Whimsicott. You can never tell with Whimsicott. So there's a Sucker Punch. Moonblast? Drop your special attack. Nope. Okay, so this is just like... Oh wow, you're going after my Whimsicott. Get my eject button out. Let's do this. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm not scared of nothing. It's like a really messed up mirror match, folks. It's like a really messed up mirror match. Alright, so Kartana's got a Beast Boost going. That's really good. What are we going to do about this? Because next Pokemon's 100% Dynamaxing. Right, next Pokemon's 100% Dynamaxing. It could be Venusaur, which if it's Venusaur, I'm not worried about. Yep, that's Venusaur. I'm not worried about that. So let's go for a big old Aerial Ace here. You know, it's going to do a lot of damage. We might be seeing a Koba Berry come in. But we're just going to double into said Venusaur. I'm not worried about this guy. I'm not worried about this dude in the slightest. Like, this is a non-issue Pokemon. Unless he Dynamaxes in, like, Max Quakes or something. But even still, that's something that we can handle. We can be a little more confident with. Because he's still got Dynamax capabilities, so that is problematic. We know Whimsicott can't use, like, Sunny Day or anything. Kartana does handle that like a champ because Kartana does what Kartana do best. Absolutely annihilate. So this Aerial Ace is going to not kill. And he's going to go for an Earth Power. That's fine. We do lose Kartana here, which it's a little bit unfortunate. But Celesteela is going to come back and pick this up. Because Celesteela, she don't take prisoners. Celesteela does not take prisoners. This is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon for competitive use. Like, all together, like, Celesteela is one of my favorite Pokemon. I love this Pokemon so much. And, like, there's actually been talks, so, like, I don't know if I've mentioned it here on Locking Down the Ladder, but there's actually been a lot of talk about possibly, like... Alright, so that's Tapu Koko. That's a loss. That's what this is. This is a loss. I love Celesteela, but she cannot take a take a Tapu Koko. She cannot take a Tapu Koko, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. Because even though we were put in the ringer like really early on, we still held on. We still held on really, really well. I'm still fine with this. I'm still happy with how everything came out. Because there's no way he's not running a max speed Tapu Koko. And if he is, or if he's not, I'm gonna be very surprised. God, Tapu Koko is such a cool Pokemon. But anyways, there's been talks about it on stream that I might just, you know, have my mascot Pokemon Celesteela, because I don't really have much of a mascot Pokemon. For a while Poliwag was, but it's actually either Adamant or Modest. Wow. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. There's nothing that, you know, Celesteela can do to Tapu Koko. Unless he tries to go for... No, there's no way Celesteela handles this. I was sitting there trying to think of any way that he could have messed this up, but that's fine. Celesteela did what Celesteela needed to do. She did a good job. Really surprised that he's actually going Modest or something. Alright. That's fine, though. That's fine. That eject button really did us in. That eject button did us dirty. I'm going to take this loss already, because there's no way we're pulling this one back. I love Whimsicott, but look at that. That's only a quarter damage. That's not going to do enough. And it's actually physical, so yeah, there was absolutely no way that that was going to survive. I'm actually appreciating that we're seeing a lot more physical Tapu Koko when we do see Tapu Koko. You know, bringing back his like full potential, what he really is supposed to be doing. But good game to Makio. That was a really fun match. Not worried about that one at all. As I said, like that one, I kind of realized that we were in the ringer really quick. All right, so let's just continue battling. We don't get a chance to look at their team, which I really wanted to. That was a really cool team. Yeah, we're not gonna make it, guys. Look at this. This has just been a really bad month for us. This has been a really bad month for us. It's fine though. It's perfectly fine. I am in no way, shape, or form upset with this. All right, so there's Urshifu again. So like, it just goes to show like it is a absolute staple mon. It makes me really sad because I would really love to sit there and try and use it myself. Or not use it myself, but use Cursula, but we're not having the option to do this. But we are going to be able to go ahead and go Claydol Whimsicott, because I do feel confident with this. Kartana as well, because Kartana, of course, and Celesteela. I'm very confident with, you know, this lead. Like, this is like the only lead that you can really go for against this team. Because Regieleki, as I said, Claydol outspeeds Regieleki. If we get to utilize this and show that we can do this, this is going to be great. Like, this is actually going to make me really happy. If we could show this, that we do outspeed the Regieleki and everything. Watch it be Scarf Regieleki and just be like, you were saying, dude? Alright. So, let's go ahead and fight. So there's the Tornadus and the Regieleki. We're actually going to do it this way, alright? So we're actually going to do it this way because he's going to ice, or not ice, he's going to do something here. Let's go ahead and taunt this guy. And we're going to lose Whimsicott here. In the sense of either he's going to, you know... I wish I could English properly. You know... I was right there on the train of thought, and my brain was just like, we're going to go this way. Anyways, we're going to taunt the Tornadus. We're going to taunt the Tornadus in hopes that we're going to prevent him from tailwinding himself. But I know we're going to lose Whimsicott in the sense that, you know, Electro Web is going to slow us down, Revolt Switch, something like that is going to slow us down. But he's actually going to go for an extreme speed. That's fine. You know, get rid of that. You know, eject button, get that out of here. That's fine. I'm not worried about this. I am not worried about this in the slightest. So that's a Life Orb LegnaK. That's fine. Let's go ahead and bring Kartana in. Let's go ahead and bring Kartana in. I'm not worried about this. We could very well drag this guy down to its sash, now that I think about it. So he's going to taunt us here. That's cool. That's good. That's actually really good. So, bop, 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 bop. Alright, not quite a sash. But it is going to be enough to KO him, which makes me really happy. So there's going to be no tailwind for you, sir. No tailwind for you, sir, at all. I really love this CLAYDOL. CLAYDOL makes me a very happy person. Alright, so this can go one or two ways now. And that's the one way. Oh, it's actually a water Urshifu, which is significantly less worrisome. But we are still going to max guard here. Oh, wait, we can't max guard. Whoops. This just got a lot more awkward. But we're going to go ahead and Leaf Blade this guy. And we're going to max Earth Power this. He's actually just going to go for a Dynamax onto it, which is... Oh, that's a LegnaK. Oh, do we handle the LegnaK? I feel we do. I feel we do handle LegnaK here. It's a little unfortunate that we don't get a chance to taunt. I totally forgot that we can't protect us with the damn taunt. Alright, that's in the Kartana. Kartana is going to handle this pretty well because Kartana is... Kartana's a survivor. Kartana's a fighter. So this is a physical LegnaK, so I don't know how we pull on that. That's a little too much damage. Oh, that's a little too much damage. Oh, that's too much damage. CLAYDOL, I'm so sorry, buddy. There wasn't anything we could do about that. There wasn't anything we could do about that. My child, I am so sorry. I think it's time for some revenge now. It is definitely time for some revenge now, folks. Alright, let's bring in some Whimsicott action here. Because I think at Tailwind we do outspeed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. As long as he doesn't like max guard or something, I think we got this. Very confident that we have this if he doesn't max guard. Let's go. He doesn't max guard. I think Kartana handles this. He's actually still faster? Are you kidding me? Wow, okay. That's a fast boy. Oh, he is fast. Okay. To be fair, I wasn't expecting him to be that fast. I was really hoping that Kartana was going to be able to at least, like, run that one a little bit better. Whoops. That's game. That is 100% game now. That's really unfortunate. I was really hoping that, you know, at +1, it wasn't going to outspeed Kartana, but hang on. I gotta see this. Alright, 354 to 277. Oh, yeah. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Oh, no. I can't math, folks. I can't do math. Damn. This LegnaK literally just schooled us. Yeah, there's no way we're winning this, because this is a physical LegnaK. It's physical LegnaK. Celesteal can't handle that. That's a wild charge, and that's just gone. Anyways, Damn, at least we got one win with the team today. At least we got one win with the team today. It was a very high-risk, high-reward team, as I'm saying. It's really unfortunate that I had no options to show Cursula. Really, really terrible that we did have no choice, or no chance to show Cursula. Would have really loved to see that, but you know what? That's the game. That's how this game goes. I'm fine with it. I'm 100% fine with it. Let's see. Do we get a chance to see their team? No, but we'll take that bottle of iron. That's really helpful. We don't get a chance to see their team, so that's where we're going to wrap up today, guys. Thank y'all for watching. As always, if you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like down below. If you hit the subscribe button, turn those notifications on, it helps me out very, very much. I'm trying to make this somewhere. Also, don't forget to go follow me on Twitch, because that's where I'm live 90% of the time. Still unable to talk English. But, yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to also answer that question of the day, because I think that would be pretty cool if we can get those going here, like everybody answering those questions of the day. But we will see you guys in the next episode of Locking Down the Ladder. Until then, y'all be safe and take it easy.